Hello everybody. So I'm walking in Warren Wood, what would have been Warren Wood. I've come to show you a really special air raid shelter. Stay tuned and I'll see you on the other side. So stay with me. Let's go find it. Come on, be fun. Hello everybody, and welcome to the world's smallest air raid shelter. So obviously we're in Shooters Hill today. This one's really famous because it was in Time Team or on Time Team episode. So just type in Time Team Shooters Hill, and yeah, let's have a look at how small this actually is. And this is it. Oh dear. This is literally it, everybody. It's actually a hell of a lot smaller than I thought it would be. It's literally in a L shape here, and that's it. That is literally it. Nothing more, nothing less. You can see the corrugated structure on top, and then yeah, one way in, one way out. But you can see there's a lot of rubble and debris here. Oh, and then it looks out into the woods. So yeah, really, really tiny and quite narrow as well. So they reckon that it was for the Bagnall family, who were a family who lived in Warren Wood, literally behind. And they reckon this was their own air raid shelter. In fact, I think there's records of their children even playing in this. I think there's a couple around here at the time, and they reckon that this one was particularly used more for shrapnel, because what there was a heavy anti-aircraft battery literally just round the corner, and the shrapnel that was coming from the sky from that heavy anti-aircraft battery, I reckon this might have been used as some sort of, not necessarily air raid shelter, but more protection from the actual shrapnel. So it's seen better days, and in fact probably the condition of this has changed quite a lot. So as you can see, it's only really what we can see here, this L-shaped building. And then if you break it down, you can see this concrete with a concrete cap on it. It's basically just concrete. What we best appreciation is probably actually if we stand back from it. So incredible bit of history, World War II, but literally nothing really important enough that it's still here. I mean, it's great that it is, but there's really not much to it. All the birds are out in force today. Now, you can see on the floor what I'm assuming would have been used as part of the concrete cap on top here. And obviously because you can see that that's been cut off and that they've sort of moved it, you can also see with where they've used obviously the ground to buttress it up to obviously fortify the structure or make it more bomb proof, I suppose probably the way of saying it. You can also see that obviously originally wasn't there, and that was part of I'm assuming part of an extra blast wall that would have been here. But as I said, for the size of it, it's an incredible bit of history, but you've got to sort of take into consideration all you're seeing really isn't the true extent of what it used to be, but still amazing nevertheless. And there's always some conjecture still as to whether this actually was used for the family exclusively as an air raid shelter or more just like a shrapnel den. So you can imagine the shrapnel from the sky above, from the anti-aircraft battery being raining hot molten metal from above. And this is just really just sort of some sort of just protection from that. But all the ground you can see, let's walk around, is all the raised part of the ground is still in the condition of what it would have been like. So what I'm trying to say is that where they've tried to reinforce this is pretty much how it would have been. But you can see this, where it probably would have extended in this sort of brickwork here. But it's very interesting and very noisy because of the birds. But yeah, there you go. This sort of dog leg blast wall shape. We'll have a look on this side again. Oh, there we go. Good old mini torch. Exit, apparently. Can you see that? Oh. There you go. You can see this corrugated metal, and then obviously being put into the brickwork itself, with the concrete on top. It's an extensive bit of air raid shelter. Amazing. There you go. Nice little bit of World War II history in Shooters Hill. Good old London. On the border of Kent. You can imagine though, this obviously round Shooters Hill, how incredibly sort of active this would have been in World War II, with spigot mortars, pillboxes, heavy anti-aircraft batteries all across this area really, because it was just on the cusp of London, and because it was such a high point, being a hill, Shooters Hill, you can imagine how vital that was. But yeah, I mean, the Time Team episode pretty much does a fantastic job of laying it out for everybody. I just today wanted to focus on this incredible little bit of history. This lovely little sort of air raid shelter. Really, it is an air raid shelter as opposed to being labelled as. But yeah, lovely. We'll go in it one more time. And then that's it, I think. Like I said, there's not much point spending too much time on this one. It is what it is. Oh. Nice little natural step for us to sort of go into, however, not original, if you know what I mean. Again, that's part of the brickwork. We have to have a look at that. You see, it's obviously fallen in from part of the continuation, or the extra part of the structure, I'm assuming. And obviously, because there's a difference in the way that it is, in terms of that you've got brick and then concrete as well. But yeah, there we go. I mean, like I said, a lot of people have done this one, but it's nice just to document it for the channel, knowing that, you know, it's there, it's done. No matter what sort of changes happen, you know, we've got it on our channel, and that's cool. Right, there we go. So that was Shooters Hill Air Raid Shelter. Thank you as always for watching. It's getting a bit windy, weather's starting to turn. Any more words of Phoenix history, because history matters, feel free to like, share, subscribe, click that bell more importantly, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care for now. Bye. Kapow.